Hello viewers, this is Paladin of Odin, and this is some more Magic the Gathering Online. This is another episode of the Standard Commentary series, and it looks like we have a Golgari Aggro mirror match. Though it looks like both sides are running a different version. So, up top, Walking Ballista gets an animation module activation, which gives him a servo token. He pops the Ballista off to kill off the Glint Sleeve Siphoner. And Blossoming Defense in response. Hexproof +2/+2, so the Siphoner will live. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may pay 2 energy. If you do, draw a card and lose a life. And it's a 2/1 menace, which means at the moment, the other side can't block him. Winding Constrictor. And Walking Ballista. I'm surprised that he didn't attack in there. That would have been free 2 damage and energy, and 1 energy. Rishkar Pima Renegade. So that'll put a +1/+1 on each of these 2 creatures, which will let him make 2 servo tokens if he wants to. And he does. So that's 2 more servo tokens. And that was something that I was talking to a friend of mine about with the Golgari Aggro deck, was the animation module combo with, what is that construct? The 2-drop that you choose a creature type, and creatures of that creature type come into play with an extra +1/+1 counter. So that you play animation module, you play that guy, you choose servo, so that the next thing that you play that's a servo comes in with a +1/+1 counter. You pay 1 to make a servo, that one comes in with a +1/+1 counter, and so on and so forth. And he was talking about how, it's a great combo, and I agree with him, but we were both wondering, can you fit that into your typical Golgari aggro deck, since most Golgari aggro decks don't run that combo, and they run just fine. Is there room? And it looks like this guy decided to go with the animation module combo, while the other guy has gone with basically just, it looks more like a muscle version, Glint Sleeve Siphoner is a little different, Typically, you don't see this card because of how vulnerable it is. But, when you're running Winding Constrictor and a whole bunch of +1/+1 counter buffs, and, just look what he did with Winding Constrictor, Walking Ballista, and then playing a Nissa. He's got the other side down to 8 already. And he's got 4 guaranteed damage from the Ballista, so he only has to do 4 damage. 3, 4, 5, so Verdurisk Gearhulk, maybe? Eliminate the competition. Cost 4, eliminate the competition. Its ability can't be paid. Okay. Sack X creatures, destroy X target creatures. So he pops all the servo tokens so that he can clear his opponent's board. And then plays another animation module. So, things are going real bad for him right there, but that was a really good play, and that's a very good card in this particular deck build, because you're gonna have servo tokens. You're gonna have a bunch of them. So, paying 5 mana, sacking a bunch of little 1/1s or 2/2s, and being able to just nuke your opponent's board is well worth it. So, Nissa. Plant token. To be fair to him, even if he hasn't played in months, that one little goof isn't that big a deal, because all it cost him was a single plant token, which at this point is no big deal. And considering how things have gone, he's, for being, haven't played in months, he's doing very good. Metallic Mimic. That's the card that I was trying to remember. Winding Constrictor. And plant token. And a land. Ouch. Really doesn't need any more land. But things are fairly even here. And, more importantly, he has a life total advantage. Being at 18 means that he could take all the combat damage from the creatures on the board right now and still be okay. The only thing is that, he's most likely going to be attacking Nissa, so if you really want to keep Nissa, Fatal Push on the Constrictor. That was kind of his ace in the hole at the moment. Since next turn, he could have popped Nissa to put counters down and get extra counters. But he's attacking Nissa. Nissa dies. And unfortunately, this is not looking good for Kozilek. Because at the very least, Ifrit up here can just pay 3 and use the animation module to put counters down. More counters, more servos, and unfortunately he's top decking. So most likely the animation module combo is going to win this game here. And that combo is incredibly powerful. And he can see Cultivator of Blades. 5 for a 1/1 Fabricate 2. When it attacks, you may have other attacking creatures get +X/+X, where X is its power. Honestly, I don't think I would bother with this card in this kind of a deck, unless, of course, you can't afford to get Verdurous Gearhulk, because honestly, if the 5-drop slot should be Verdurous Gearhulk in Golgari aggro. But, that animation module Metallic Mimic combo, that is really powerful, and I'm starting to wonder whether or not I should fork out the money when I get my tax return to get the Metallic Mimic, because that one is the most expensive card of the combo. I can't remember exactly how much it costs, but the last time I looked it was something like $6 a piece. But, I was thinking maybe putting that in my mono black aggro deck that I'm going to build once I get my next paycheck. But that's besides the point. I've rambled on for too long, so I'm going to end the video here. That was a Golgari aggro mirror match. And if you liked what you saw, hit that like and subscribe button for me, and I will see you in the next video.